Rousseau McClellan School number 391 is one of 3 Montessori public schools in Indianapolis, Indiana. The school is secured well with fences around it and doors where visitors have to be buzzed in, so that's very reassuring for the safety of the students. The classroom that I worked with is Classroom 102. It is a small, self-contained special education classroom designed for children with autism. The autism spectrum disorder is a complex developmental disability that causes problems with social interaction and communication. There are 7 students in the classroom ranging from grades kindergarten to 3rd grade. There is not a focus on grade level or ability because all the students in the class follow the same schedule. The classroom is divided into 8 areas. One area is the computer area where students are allowed to play games on the computer, listen to music, and look at pictures or video clips as they please. The next area is the media area, where students have books to look at and look through to get them in the habit of turning pages to develop their fine motor skills. They also can listen to books on tape as well in this area. The next area is the leisure area, where students are free to play with toys, write on a whiteboard, and do almost anything they want without restraint. Another area is the sensory area. This is where students have the option to lie down and relax or do a variety of motion activities to stimulate their senses, such as jumping on a trampoline, using an exercise ball, throwing tennis balls, or anything they want. The next area is the table activities, where students work on their fine motor skills doing puzzles, placing beads on a piece of string, and placing different sized objects in designated slots. Another area is the work alone table. This is where students independently do activities by themselves, such as cutting with scissors, practicing writing their names, or holding a pencil correctly in their hand for the most part, matching numbers in written form with the digit, and coloring. The other area is the work with teacher area, and this is in the back of the room near the teacher's desk, where she works individually with students to work on their specifically designated skills. These skills include alphabet, letter, and number identification, writing and/or recognizing their names, and identifying and matching colors. The last area of the room is a table for group time. All the students come and sit around this table, and they have snack time together, do arts and crafts, play with Play-Doh, and they also have circle time where they go over the day of the week, the month, and the weather. Each student starts off in a different area and they rotate another area every 10 minutes. The teacher says that the class is typically quiet because the students are very reactive to noises, and she tries to keep the conversation between the adults in the room to a minimum. The students' behavior is heavily monitored throughout the day for documentation, data, evaluation, and for IEP progress. I knew offhand that my classroom's academic focus would be different from any other classroom. Unlike standard classrooms with a large number of students, self-contained classrooms are typically smaller settings with a fewer number of students. They are created to help foster enhanced support for students with special needs or specific difficulties. Self-contained classrooms are generally comprised of about 10 students with unique struggles who are most commonly instructed by a lead teacher with a special education degree. This self-contained classroom is generally designed to provide struggling students with specialized support and interventions.